This is the 1966 Little Smokey locomotive. I'm Darren, and this is the Industrial Revolution. When we think about steam locomotives, most of us think about the huge mainline locomotives crossing the country, or maybe the tough little narrow gauge workhorses used in mining and logging industries. But there's actually an entirely different type of steam locomotive that we've all seen and probably ridden, but few people actually think about. Little Smokey was built by Crown Metal Products of Pennsylvania. After trying their hand at several other products, they finally found success with these small steam locomotives built for amusement parks, zoos, carnivals, etc. They're small, they're light, they're cheap, they don't use a lot of fuel, but as you can see, they're still real steam locomotives and require all the same work, all the same maintenance, and all the same inspections as their more traditional, full-size relatives.
You guys put it in reverse?
Engineer Jake gave me a ride at the Monroe County Fairgrounds here in southeast Michigan. So this train goes mostly around the perimeter of one of the main parking lots here at the fairgrounds and has a lot of crossings, both for cars and people, who are often not expecting a train. So it can be a bit tricky to run. With a small firebox and small boiler, You can see Jake keeps pretty busy keeping everything running while making sure to give everyone a fun ride. But this still looks like a little toy train, right? Little Smokey is 2-foot gauge, like a lot of industrial, mining, and logging locomotives, but Crown actually made steam locomotives ranging from 15-inch gauge up to 3-foot gauge in various designs. Almost all of them were American-type 440 steam locomotives. As built, they burnt wood or coal, but many were later converted to burn other fuels, such as oil or even propane. Their locomotives were mostly sold in the North American market and mostly looked like typical North American steam locomotives, but they'd happily customize them to meet customer requests. Busch Gardens, for example, requested European and African-themed locomotives for a couple of their parks. Rides on steam trains actually go way back to the very first pleasure beaches, the forerunners of modern amusement parks, which were, themselves, actually made possible by the earliest passenger steam trains. These pleasure beaches would often charter what, today, would be called party trains to bring people to and from the park. That means that both the first and last part of your holiday was riding the steam train. Today, if you go to most Disney parks, or plenty of other amusement parks around the world, the steam train is still the very first thing you see when you walk into the park and the very last thing you see when you walk out. I'm going to do a separate video on this, but just think about it. What's the very first locomotive you ever remember riding? What steam train was it that got you hooked on trains? I bet it's at an amusement park, isn't it? For me, it's either the steam train at Cedar Point in Ohio or the one at Disney World in Florida. Trains like Little Smokey here created memories that lasted a lifetime and inspired countless dreams of being an engineer. Those dreams led to people like me, and you, chasing after steam trains, and even volunteering and working in museums, preserving steam's heritage and sharing our passion.
So locomotives like Little Smokey here, maybe a bit smaller than typical locomotives, but on the other hand, they evoke a lot of the same memories and they keep steam locomotives alive for us and future engineers like these two. And of course, all their passengers.
And that's why this is the Industrial Revolution.
Bye. Hey, just real quick before you go, if you could help me out, like, subscribe, share this video, hit notify so you know when new stuff comes out, that'd be great. Also, if you could help out financially, even better, patreon.com/Industrial Revolution, or click on the shop link here in the video or channel description, go out to my affiliate store. Anything you put in your cart, the channel gets a percentage, helps cover all my travel costs, so I can keep coming out here on location to make these videos for you. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next week.